What's up, guys? It's Addicted to Beauty here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to achieve this brown eyeshadow look. I know I do brown eyeshadows on my channel all the time, but that is my absolute favorite color to do, hands down. I love doing brown eyeshadows. I feel like it just fits me really well and it just goes with my skin complexion super well. So I apologize, this is the third video with brown eyeshadow, but we are using a brand new palette. I just copped the 35U Gilded Desert by Morphe. Look how beautiful this palette is. It is so freaking cool. I love it. I love how it has like the desert background. Like, it doesn't look like any other Morphe palette. There's the sky one where it's like the galaxy, and then like the rest are just plain and black. I love this one. I just went to Ulta yesterday with my mom and I had to get it. I wanted to get it the last time I went to Ulta, but I was like, no, let's not. But something told me, let's get you. So I did. Let's open her up. I wanted to save the unpackaging process for this video, but I was too excited to open it. It honestly came really like boxed well. Like, it came in the Morphe box, and then inside of the box it was in another box, and then when you open it up it had like tissue paper, so it was like packed really good, so like your eyeshadow didn't break. I honestly like that a lot. And here are the colors. Oh my god, I am obsessed with these colors. I love them so much. Let me get up and close. And another thing I enjoy and I really like about this palette is that they have the names like printed right below the colors. And if you know, on the other palettes it'll come with that like piece of plastic and it'll have the names like when you first open it. So I honestly really like how it comes with the names kind of on there. So I thought that was pretty cool. Today we're going to be using this palette and this palette only to achieve this look. I only used 2, 3, 4 colors. I only used 4 colors for this look. And the colors we're going to be using today are in the deep. So we're going to be using this brown. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's this color. I have it right here. It's that really dark color. Let me wipe my finger off so we can look at the other colors. Then I'm going to be using Dawn to Dusk. That's that light brownish reddish color I have right up in here, and it's like a little bit down here. I blended those two together right here to make it darker, and that's what that looks like. Really pretty. I like it a lot, but I love browns in general. It's my favorite color. And then we're going to be using Dune Buggy. That's that orange transitional. Yeah, that orange shade we have up in here. So this is what that looks like. And then for the sparkly color, you can tell I was getting really into those sparkles. It is Serious Shine, and this really has a serious shine to it. Let me tell you guys, like, look at that. Like, it's so shiny. Like, I love it. I love this palette. So let's go ahead and get down to it. For the brushes today, I am using these. I'm using this flat-headed brush for the sparkles. I'm using this plastic flat brush to just add a little bit of sparkle into the corner of my eye. My flat round-headed brush to blend in the concealer once we cut the crease. I'm going to be using this flat brush to fill in the concealer once we first create our line, and to just blend it together. You can tell I demolished this brush. I literally washed my brushes last night and can't even tell. This brush I'm going to be using with that Dawn to Dusk color, so it's going to be that first color we apply everywhere. This brush we're going to be using for that orange transitional shade up in here. And then last but not least, we're gonna use this brush for in the deep. It's gonna be our blending brush as well as applying that dark brown color. So let's go ahead and get started. I love this palette so much. So we're gonna get that dawn to dusk color. We're gonna start off with that. I noticed when I did my other eye, it kind of comes out really lightly. So you kind of have to do a few coats when you apply it on. Unless I just grabbed a bunch, I don't know. When I did my other eye, I had to apply a few coats. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drag and drag and drag. And while I'm applying this color, I'm trying to blend it all together at the same time, just to make it even and we don't have any darkness in one area and have it light on another area. So when I first apply the color on, I try and blend it the best I can before I go and add more color on top of the original color we just put on. So, and I try when I do my eyeshadow, I kind of try and like match it up to like make it the same like height. So when I'm applying, I'm kind of like pushing the eyeshadow a little bit upwards just so we can have the same height and everything to that color, or to that other eye, to that color. Jeez. And then I'm gonna take more of Dawn to Dusk, or whatever it's called. I'm so bad with like the eyeshadow palette names. Like when they come with names, I don't even like go off the names. I'm just like, oh, use this color. Oh, I'll use that color. I don't really like going off the names. I don't know why. It's just not me. So I think once we blend this together, I'm gonna look in my mirror, but I think we should be good to go onto that orange blending shade color. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at my mirror real quick, just to make sure we're all on the right track. Because I have my big ol' ring mirror, so when I like look in my phone and I'm doing my makeup, it like makes me like start seeing like spots and just like bright light. So I don't know if I'm really blending that well, and I don't really know if it looks that good. So I need to like look in my mirror, because I can't see that well as it is. I'm gonna look one more time. It's really dark. I'm trying to blend it out a little bit. I might have to grab another brush to blend it, because it's way darker. Not way darker, but it's just a tad bit darker than this eye, which I mean is okay, but I want to try and match it as close as I can to the other eye. Like so. When I blend, I just go in like kind of faster windshield wiper motions. I just go back and forth. I might have to call it good. I don't know. I'm gonna take my black blending brush and I'm gonna try and fan out these colors a little bit more, because I feel like it's really dark, like right in here. So I'm trying to push it out and blend it together better, so we don't look like we have one big black eye, because nobody wants a black eye. Again, up and close and personal, because I can't see, because your girl's blind. Can't see not a dang thing. Alright, good enough. So, once you get your first shade down, we're going to go with, this brush is kind of more like squarish, rectangle. And we're going to take Dune Buggy, that orange color, and I just apply it on one side of the brush. When I apply my eyeshadow to my brushes, I don't like go in a circular motion. I kind of just tap it onto the brush. And then we're gonna just take it right above your eye where that dark brown ended, and we're just gonna blend it right on top. This helps make the eyeshadow not as dark and gives it more like of a shade, like transitional, like light to dark. Then I'm gonna add a little bit more just because this eye came out a little bit darker. So using this orange, it'll kind of make it a little lighter and not as dark. And I'm gonna just pat a teeny bit right on top. I'm gonna look in my mirror, don't mind me. I need to figure out a way I can set my light right behind my mirror so I'm not like turning, going back, and turning and going back. So I feel like this is just really extra. It's still so dark right here. Okay, I'm just being extra OCD about my makeup today. Don't mind me. I want it to be like perfect because I got a new palette, so I feel like everything needs to be perfect. Okay, good enough. We're gonna take our eyelash curler and our concealer, and we're gonna go and cut the crease. So I'm just gonna apply my concealer on, like so. You don't need a whole lot of concealer. I just apply enough to coat the curler. And then we're gonna go ahead and pop it on. Like so. It doesn't need to be perfect. That's why you have your little brushy. And I kind of use it to drag my eyeshadow down, or my eyeshadow, jeez Caitlin, my concealer down. Gosh, this is so hard to like do a cut crease while you're blind, and like doing it in a phone, like you can like barely see anything. It kind of sucks, but we'll make it through. So I just take this brush and I apply it right where we cut the crease. I apply it all over below, and I kind of drag it upwards and make that line more sharper. And then where the cut crease ends at, I kind of just drag the concealer inward so it's not too caked on and too heavy right here, because once we add the shimmer on, that's where we're gonna add the browns to blend on top of it to make it more of a softer cut crease. I'm trying to make my line more even because I feel like it's kind of bumpy looking. There we go. Okay, and then once you are satisfied with your cut crease, once you're satisfied, you go ahead and with your flat round-headed brush, and then any areas that are kind of more caked on than others, that's why we take this brush and I kind of just pat it and drag it downwards just to blend all the concealer out and have it not caked in one area and make it more even. So when we go in with our sparkly colors, they'll blend right on top super easily. And once I blend the concealer, I go ahead and use my setting spray. I'm using the Morphe. And I go ahead and spray my face just to set the concealer so it doesn't get any lines and creases, because it's sitting on top of your eye. So if you don't like set it, it gets creases and I don't want to look weird. So I go ahead and set it so it's more smoother. And then I just fan my face to make it dry quicker. And once you have it set, we're gonna do my favorite part, this shimmery part. We're gonna use Serious Shine. And we're gonna take our flat-headed brush. And I use quite a bit of sparkles, because one, I love sparkles so much. And two, you kind of need a lot to cake it on just to get rid of that concealer look. And I'm gonna do one more coat. I'm gonna get quite a bit of my brush. And then I kind of just rub it on downwards and pat it in the same motion like we did to blend the concealer. And I'm just gonna look in my mirror real quick. Now, we're gonna go in with our black blending brush, and we're gonna take that super dark color in the deep, and we're gonna tap off the excess, and then right in this empty spot is where I add that dark color in, and I line it up right to where our concealer ends. I don't go on top of it, I just fill that little hole in. And we'll go back with our regular blendy brush we first started with, and we'll go back in with that Dawn to Dusk color. And then where that concealer line is, I just go ahead and add that Dawn to Dusk color right on top of it, and I blend it backwards towards the dark eyeshadow, so both of those colors are getting blended, and then we're making that cut crease more of a softer look all at the same time. And then I kind of go back into that darker color and blend it some more. I'm going to take a little bit more of Dawn to Dusk and just go straight on top of that line. And then I'm going to take it on the tip and just color right over the top of the cut crease, just so you have more of a defined line right above. And then for the final touches, we're gonna go in with our plastic brush and take Serious to Shine. I take it right on the tip of the brush, and then I kind of create an extra line and drag it down to the corner of my eye. And that's it. And you can go ahead and set your face. And that's it. You can pick up this Morphe palette at Ulta. I got it at my Ulta Beauty for $24. I love these colors. They are so beautiful and they go on your skin very well. I love it. I highly recommend. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Go ahead, give me a like, comment, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.